So now we are on YouTube. So hello YouTube. Today we start a new immersion 100% in English. I'm here with Daniel and Michaeli, and today we'll talk about global issue. So before we start, I will do a quick introduce how Tinty works. So Talking Talk is a platform for you to develop your language skills and achieve fluency in the language. And within the platform, you have English, French, uh, Italian, Spanish, and soon German. So our philosophy is don't correct the others, be respectful, and the main point here is to practice your speaking and have fun. So here's a safe place to practice. Just enjoy, just enjoy the conversation and do a network, meet new people. And remember, I'm not English teacher. I'm just a student facilitator in search of my fluency in the language, just like you. So sometimes I make some mistakes with pronunciation, with vocabulary, and that's it. So yeah, I think that's it about this today. I will introduce myself. My name is Suelen. I'm 29. I live in a small city in Rio de Janeiro with my family. I have a degree in human resource and a post-graduation degree in organizational psychology. I'm here on Talk Talk since 2021 to develop and improve my English. And my free time, I like to go out with my friends, sometimes hiking, and I love to read the fantasy books. And I think that's it about me. So, hello, Yanka. Good morning.
Morning, smiling, morning, guys.
Everything okay?
Yeah, yeah, thanks for asking.
Okay. So go ahead. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, okay. Morning, guys. My name is Yanka. I am 28 years old. I think that, I don't know if I know Micaele e Daniel, so nice to meet you guys. Swelling, I already know since a long time ago.
Yeah.
And it's a pleasure to be here with you, Swelling. I am trying to pick more immersions of English because I need in this moment. I am a demographer. I have a degree in sociology and anthropology, and I did my master in demography, and now I'm doing my PhD in demography too. To me, demography is a merge of sociology, economics, and populational data analysis. And I try to do that to base public policy mainly, thinking about race and gender, education and labor market. I try to articulate mainly these four things in my research. And I have been in here in Talking Talk since 2023, November 2023. And last year, in November 2024, I started to try to learn Spanish too. And now I am hosting here on Tuesday at 9 p.m. of Spanish and Thursday, I think, quinta-feira at 7 a.m. English. So if you want to join me, it will be a pleasure too.
Thank you, Yanka. So, Mikaeli, how about you? Can you introduce yourself, please?
Good morning. I am Michaeli. I am 28 years old. I live in Goiânia, Goiás. I am a biotechnology, but I work with clinical trials. I am a study coordinator, and I am a PhD student too. My research is um, in health and science. Health science. And nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too again, Mikaeli, and welcome aboard. So, Daniel, the last but not the least, go ahead.
Hello, guys. Nice to meet you, Michael, Ianca. Uh, My name is Daniel. I'm a software developer since 2019. I'm 27 years old. I live in Hortolândia, São Paulo with my wife. I don't have children and I don't have pets. I like to read books, play soccer, play video games, play board games, and I'm here to improve my English. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Daniel. So, guys, let's start with the questions. So, Michael, I'll start with you, the first question. So, what global issue do you think needs immediate attention? You're mute. Seu microfone tá fechado.
Okay. My first thought is climate change and the environmental crisis because for me it's the most urgent problem that has needed a solution for many years.
Mhm. Okay, thank you. Daniel, and about you, your opinion.
So about me, I think that we have a lot of global issues to solve, but I'm gonna choose one. So I think that the hungry to me is immediate global issue that needs to solve. And I need, I believe that the, the question don't be solved. But in the world, there are many of the people around us that to struggle every day to not dead of hungry. So to me, it's an important question to solve. Uh, Not only around of the world, but around of me, around you. Every place there are a lot of people with hunger, and it's an important question to solve it, to me.
Okay, thank you for your asking this question. To respond, I think. I don't remember. Thank you. So, Yanka, how about you?
Totally agree with you both guys. And to me, what link this both answer is the income inequality in my mind, because to me it's very unfair someone be a trillionaire and someone don't have money to eat, in the day, during the day. So solving this inequality, this income inequality, and giving to everyone the possibility to buy food and to have a basic uh, dignity. I think it will be very nice and it's urgent. And at the same time, I could pick half of this trillion and invest on climate change and try to invest in renewable energy and source and so on, because we have a lot of good ideas to solve the climate change, but we don't have money to solve that. So while we are putting foguetes in Mars or in the universe, we could pick this money. Not that it's important to invest in this. It's important to invest in this. But first, I think it's important to save this Earth and do not just explore other planets. We have to save this one first and then to try to explore another. So I could pick some trillions and invest and save save the Earth and help to climate change and invest in some good ideas to help in this, to solve the income inequality. And yeah, it will be a good start, I think.
Yeah, I totally agree, guys, because when Yanka said about the save this earth first is is the mainly uh problem solving maybe because we have to because I think the most of the population here don't have money to go to another another planet, you know, and we stay here. And the rich peoples and the people influence people go if if the world ends, they go to another planet, you know, but we not. So we well, me stay here. But I think it's a huge problem to solve it, and the people don't think about it. Rich people that have money and power don't think about it, and that's it. So let's go to another question. So I think Yanka said a little bit about it, about how people can contribute to solving global problems. Global problem. And the Michaelin, your opinion, what the oh my God, individuals contribute to solving global problems.
Mm, I'm sorry because here is very noisy, but I try.
No
I will
problem.
try. Um, I think ordinary people can contribute to solving global problems by supporting politicians who genuinely aim to solve these issues, or by supporting and participating organizations with this object. And I agree with Bianca, but for me, uh, it's important to study another planet because we create a new technology when we study. How can I go to another planet, for example? We have a lot of technologies uh, advanced because of that study. But I agree we can uh, use our money for other issues in global situation.
Yeah, thank you, Michael. Daniel, how about you?
Uh, how can you contribute to solve a global problem? I believe that me can't solve a global problems, but if I solve small problems at my street, at my neighborhood, at my city, maybe I can contribute to solve big problems. For example, uh, the most of the people think that they cannot solve the problem. For example, I can't solve the problem of hungry of the world, but I can solve the problem of someone that is with hungry at my street, for example, of my city. And I believe that if we solve some small problems each day, we can together solve a big problems around of us around the world. So I believe that when we are together, we can make big things and resolve big problems.
Mhm.
That's it.
Yes, thank you, Daniel. Yanka, do you want to add more thing about this?
Yes, I agree with you guys totally. And my bet to be, as Michele said, to press the governments because to solve the global problem, thinking about a global thing, maybe it will be necessary to involve a lot of countries at the same time, you know. It will be difficult just Brazil trying to solve the climate change. It will be necessary to involve more countries to really solve the climate change. And today we saw, yesterday, I think we saw uh, s- some countries getting out of the Accordo de Paris. That was an agreement to limit the increase of the global warming in 1.5 Celsius, I think. So if we don't press the governments and don't do all the governments or most part of the governments working together to solve this, to me, it will be impossible. Even if we do something, yeah, I think it's that, just it.
Yeah, and talking about this, the global warming, I think uh we have 5 years to resolve it because I think they put a time until 2030. Um, I don't know if I'm wrong, but I think it's to until 2030. But it's a huge problem, global warming, and we feel the change because I don't know, guys, where you live, but here in Rio de Janeiro is the hell de Janeiro because it's so hot, and these days is I don't know, maybe 40, 43 or 45 degrees, and it's so hot. I have low pressure, and I get sick so many times, I think. And this is terrible. I don't like this weather, this sensation for me is the worst. But Michael, you said in the first question about the climate change. So about the global warming, what do you think? What do you maybe what ideas or opinion do you have about global warming and how you can solving this problem?
Oh, I don't know if we can solve this problem, but I agree. I think the global warming is the most challenging in climate changes because affects uh, affect us directly and every day. But it's difficult because the countries and the governments can don't want change the situation. Just live the moment and government and the nowadays. So I don't know if we can. Don't know if we have a solution for that.
Okay, thank you for your sharing. Daniel, how about you? What's your opinion about this question?
Oh, climate change is a complicated subject to talk.
Yeah.
uh, the most people have a lot of ideas uh, to solve, but it's difficult because climate change is a problem to solve, difficult to solve because it does not depend on just a few people, but it's a problem to everyone. Everyone needed to contribute to solve climate change. Uh, like you said, my city is each day more hot. Hot, hot, that's hot. And each day the problem uh, stay more big, stay bigger. But if we think the people around us uh, don't care, looks that they don't care about that problem. Uh, for example, it's hot today. It's normally. It's hot tomorrow. It's hot tomorrow. It's normally too. Uh, but we need to think about that question and try make our part. In, I'm gonna I'm gonna talk about it again. We need to make small things is enough to us. If each people do small things, it's important. So maybe avoid pol pollution, avoid pollution. I don't remember the name, but avoid pollution, avoid make a burn, and save the tree and save the Amazonas. It's important, but it's a difficult question to talk
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, I think you talk about global issues is very hard because in my case I don't have vocabulary to express my
Me too.
ideas, but it's very hard to talk about. But I think it is good because when I bring this oh my God, this team, it's to understand more, you know, and learn more about the global issues in English because it's very hard. It and is oh my God, I don't know how to say that, but I think it is a tema atual. I don't know how to say that in English, but that's it, you know.
I
The,
agree. I totally agree with you. Everyone need to know a little about that theme, that is subject, because uh, maybe in the future, maybe don't exist a planet to live.
yeah, I think yeah, to live, I think people can't live more in the planet, but the planet maybe can exist, but the don't have more humans, you know, because we can support maybe the, oh, I don't know if we support, tipo, aguentar more the the weather, you know, and the things, maybe the air. So is the worth. So thank you, Daniel. Yanka, and you.
Maybe I will be a cliche now. But first of all, I agree with you guys. But being a cliche person now, the problem to me is the capitalism system. I know that nowadays it's cliche to say that, but imagine that everyone wants to have a lot of money. Mainly, not mainly the person that came from the nothing, you know. I came from the nothing with not a lot of money when I was a child, but it seems that we want always more, more and more and more. And it's okay to want more sometimes. Mainly person that didn't have some don't didn't have basis in the childhood, I think. But to me, the problem nowadays is that mainly people that already have everything, already have heritage, for example, trillions of heritage, and this person always want more and more, and do not think about the others, do not think about share at least half or part of what they have, and they won't stop, like thinking about petrol, for example. We warn everyone that we have to stop to use petrol to do things. We have to change this and so on. But the person that are gain money for decades with petrol won't stop to work with petrol. United States return to use petrol now and will keep using, even knowing that the climate change, it's a thing. And another thing is that there are people that do not believe that climate change exists.
Yeah.
Do you know that? Guys, this is so absurd. And to me, it's the capitalism. It's good for someone that another person do not believe that climate change exists, because this person can remain having profit, remain having lucre besides of this. So yeah, to me it's this. It's a cliche thing.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Young. I totally agree because I said it because I already heard about a person that said, "Oh, these don't exist," and he said, "It's okay. I'm living now, and I will die, and after that, I don't see anything. So if I don't see anything." It's okay for me because and I said, but and your kids and your I don't know how to say netos, grandparents maybe, no, grandchildren, and about your grandchildren's, and he said, oh, I don't live, I don't stay here, tipo, eu não vou estar aqui, so for me don't make sense, doesn't make sense, so it's a huge problem, and the people that should not must um to raise awareness, I think. That's it, I don't know, tipo, se conscientizar. That's it. So, guys, let's go to another questions. I think this question is good, it's not so difficult. So, Daniel, I start with you. So, how has the world changed in the past decade to now?
Uh, I think that has changed a lot. Changed a lot. I don't remember uh, a lot of the past, but when I read some books about it, or when I search something about the past, I see that the world changed a lot. For example, about that thing, uh, in my burn city, where I burned the city, uh, the city there. Uh, so I don't remember, but when where the place the place where I burned, it's a small city. For example, there 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 had a lot of tree, a lot of animals, and a lot of nature. And today, when I'm going to there, I don't see no more the tree, no more animals, no more nature. So I think that has changed a lot, and that's it. I can't, I can't speak about that subject. To speak a lot about that.
Okay, no problem. So, Yankan, and about you.
I see the same as Danielle. Now I live in São Roque, that it's a rural place. But I lived in Campinas, Danielle, for 10 years. And when I returned to here, it was very different. I saw a lot of places that had nature in the past, now doesn't have anymore. And it's very different, very difficult. And in here, we had a hurricane in some years ago, and we didn't have this kind of thing until today. And thinking about the change that I saw in these decades, I think the temperature, it's the first one that now we are living unbearably hot temperatures, like 41 degrees, as I said. And it's very, guys, it's horrible, horrible. You know that I can't think sometimes. Working from home, I work from home, thank God about that. But working in 41 degrees, it's very difficult to think. I feel that my brain is melting, you know, it's very bad.
Yeah.
And well, natural disasters too, all kind of natural disasters. I think that got worse, like floating, inundação. We saw in Rio Grande do Sul and China too, and other countries are suffering with that. Fire, we saw in Los Angeles now, but in Pantanal in here we have a lot of too. And hurricanes. So this natural disasters to me, it's happening more frequent now. It seems like that. And I think that will get worse.
Yeah, I totally agree. And the people don't care about it because I don't know why people put fire in the oh my God, I'm gonna say that. In my city, people put fire in the I don't know how to say that, but here I think it's not hand, but morro, you know, and the o fogo alastra. So it's very bad, and the don't rain, and the weather is so seco, so it's horrible to breathe, you know. So it's a mess. I don't like it, but unfortunately, people do it, and and I don't know how to stop because we don't know what people start with it, you know, but they have to stop. That's it. So, Michaeli, you.
For me, I think the biggest change in the past decade is technological advancement, like a technology or advances in medicine, like the ability to create new vaccines in short periods of time, or genetic treatments and robotic surgeries. But about the that Bianca said, I think the people and the government chose to solve current issues, but they don't think about problems future. And we 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 want to solve the isolate events and yes, the that issues, climate issues, is more frequently and will be worse uh, each event.
Yeah, it's good. Thank you, Michaeli, for sharing. So, Michaeli said about the technology, so I start with you, Yanka, the first. And the number seven, how can technology help to solve global problems, in your opinion?
As Michael said, we have a lot of technology, good technology, like placa solar. Why we don't implement this in all houses? Why we don't do this? You know, it will be so nice. It will save a lot of energy and money to waste with energy. If some trillionaire gave some money to do that, it will be very nice, you know, and will help us a lot. Maybe electric car too. It's a good idea because we will stop to use gasoline and gas and petrol with this. So we have good ideas. We don't have money to do that.
Yeah.
Technology isn't the problem. To me, we are investing money in the wrong technology. We should are investing money in technology to do this, to help to save this and to solve this problem in my mind.
Yeah.
But I don't have money.
Yeah.
In the end, it seems that it's that. The problem is money, as always.
Exactly. Exactly. Because I think placa solar is very expensive, and all the people don't no can't buy this, they can't buy them, and it's a huge problem because here in Rio de Janeiro the people stole this this placa solar, and here we have here I don't know how to say explain that to you guys, but we have Arco Metropolitano is a place that you have is a road that you have to go to the beach and tipo Cabo Frio and things like that, Arraial do Cabo, Cabo Frio, and you pass through the Arco Metropolitano, and there when the government build this road, they put a lot of placa solar nos postes, and I don't know how to say that in English, but os ladrões roubaram. The people stole the placa solar, e tipo ficou muito escuro aquela rua, and when people pass there was stolen, eram roubados because don't have any light there, but people stole a lot of plaques solar there. But that's it, guys. So, Michaeli, and you, how technology can help to solve global problems?
Mhm. Technology can improve in process, create new tools, facilitating communication because in the past we can't communicate with another country easily. So with that communication, we can um, create a cooperative with uh, different countries and think about any solutions with different people and different signs in different countries. So I think the technology is very important to facilitate these things, these situations.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. Thank you for sharing. Daniel, and you, what's your opinion?
Like Yanka said, I agree with her. But I believe that technology can solve the global problems, but can increment more our any global problems. Depends on who is using the technology. For example, a lot of people using technology to destroy our planet, like burning, pollution, a cars, uh, new cars, and a lot of another things. So we can use the technology to save our planet, our solve global and global problems, but if but we need to learn how to use technology to solve our problems. And I think that there is a problem here because technology is so expensive And like I said, we need investment in the right areas to solve that question. For example, billions, a lot of money is used to make foguete to travel to the moon, to Mars, and it's not a good things to our planet. For human, is it's a great things. Travel to the moon, travel to the Mars, but we have small and big problems to solve it on your planet. So I needed if technology was used to good of human to solve a small and big problems here. Technology can be the solution.
Thank you, Daniel. So, guys, let's go to the number 8. So, I start with you, Daniel. Do you think that media plays a role in shaping our understanding of global issues? You're mute?
Sorry. After I answer for question, I muted. It's an automatic process.
Okay,
I
no problem.
muted my mic. I don't know about that. Uh, because nowadays the media uh, is a problem. It's a polemic subject to talk about media. Uh, Mainly we are at YouTube, and I don't speak about a polemic question, but for me, media can be a solution. Uh, I believe that nowadays the media, the media it's not being a solution because there is a lot of information and important information to pass to human to people. But if we think there are a lot of people that don't just don't know about that things that we are talk about. So why? If everyone has access to media, a journal, internet, and what happened about that? So I think that the important question is not passing to the people, and and I can totally trust at media. I believe that the media can be a great solution, but today I think that is not a solution.
Yeah, and
So it's a
go ahead.
polemic question. Sorry.
It's okay, no problem. And I think here, like you said, I think a lot of people don't have access to internet and to I said the older people, you know, and the I think young people as well, because there are a lot of people don't have the money to buy maybe a computer, a cell phone, or tablet to have a sex to have access to internet and to have a sex TV, the news on TV, and the news on TV don't um explain, I think, everything about the things. and you have to search by yourself, to what happened in the world, what happened maybe in your city, because it's not totally true when they said on the news on the TV, so you have to search for it to be more uh informado, you know. I think that's it. So,
Uh,
uh,
I agree with you. It's difficult totally trust at media nowadays in our culture because we don't know if the news is totally true or not. And it's difficult, very hard to trust media.
mhm. Yeah. Thank you, Daniel, for sharing.
Thank you.
And Michaeli, how about you?
For me, media plays an important role in understanding of global issues because media is a easily tool because it's easily to spread the information. But I agree with you guys. The the difficult to spread the information media is because everyone can spread any information, and we have a lot of fake news, unfortunately. So I think the I don't know English is the desconfiança and every news we read and to find the source of that. And I agree, it's very difficult to find the source of things. But unfortunately nowadays is that we can't uh, agree with every news we can read, but um, the media uh, is still the most easily tool for spread any information nowadays. And I think the future will be the same.
Thank you, Michaeli, for sharing. Yankan, how about you?
I don't watch TV, and I don't watch TV since some years ago. So have been a long time that I don't watch. And media to me, it's not just TV, but internet too, radio, and several kinds of sources of information. And they play a big role to help us to understand the global issues. I think I agree with you in this sense. But today it seems that we are facing that narrative thing. There are some part of media that say something, and another part of media that say another thing. It seems that are polarized too. The media too are polarized. So in some kind of media, we have journalists saying that climate change doesn't exist. In another source of media, we have other journalists saying other things, that we have to mobilize to face it and so on. To me, people choose what they want to believe sometimes. We are not dummies. We are facing all of these, we are feeling all of these. So if you want to choose that climate change doesn't exist, it's a choice. It's a
Mhm.
clear choice that you are making, in my perception, of course. If you want to believe that the Earth is flat, it's a choice. Se você quer acreditar que a Terra é plana, it's a choice to you. You can choose this. But it's you can search more And I really believe that searching more, you can find the truth, and you choose in what you want to believe sometimes. So I think media has a great role in all of this, but even the media are polarized. And
Yeah.
it's difficult, as Michaela said, it's difficult to find a true information nowadays. Mainly with IA fake, images fake and everything fake.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Yanka. And guys, I think we have 5 minutes maybe. So I will skip to number 10. I think we can answer this question. So, Mikaeli, how do you think the world will be in 30 years?
Um, for me, probably the word in 10 years, in 30 years, will be everything extremely. The politics world will be extremely. The climate change world will be extremely. And I think the will be the 8 or 80. Or people go to the nature and live there, isolate, or people uh, will live in extremely capitalism and make difficult choices and live with all of that problem we discuss here. So I think in the future will be very, very polarized. Polarized.
Mhm. Okay, thank you for sharing. Daniel, and you.
So I'm gonna be brief about that. I I believe that the world will be the same equals today. I believe that we we will see great change, but just small change, and for the most of the people, looks like like today. Some new things will be created, but in general, will be the same today.
Okay, thank you. Yanka, and you.
I really don't know, guys. To be honest, I will be with 50. I will be with 58 years old. I am 28 now. I think we all will be in the 55, more or less, age. So we'll be older, I think. Um, and I really don't know. Mainly with technology, it seems very unpredictable, the future to me. I hope that I don't know, I don't believe too much in humanity, to be
Mm,
honest.
yeah, I said the same thing here in my home, and my father said the same. My father said, I don't know if tomorrow I will be alive, so I don't know about the 30 years. So we have a huge problem, and it's I think it's not impossible, but it's difficult to think how the world will be in 30 years because we don't have a good estru structure, maybe, temos boas estruturas, né? And the good thoughts to think about how will be the future. So it's very complicated to think about it. So guys, that's it. Was a pleasure to be here. Even if this team is very hard for me. And it was a good team. It's a good conversation with you. And then I learned more about this subject. And thank you so much to attend this immersion here. And see you in another immersion. So, Michael, thank you so much to attend this immersion and we welcome aboard again. Okay, so if you want to participate another immersion, my another immersion, I'm here on Wednesday, 8 a.m. and on Sundays, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Yeah, that's it. And the immersion about Yanka, if Yanka want to say again, what the time?
English is on Tuesday, 7 a.m. Tomorrow, 7 a.m.
That's it. If you want to participate, okay, you are invited, and Daniel as well. Okay, Daniel is always here, but all the people is invited to participate. Okay, Mikhail, do you want to say something? How was the conversation for you? Your first time, so
No, it's fine. It was I like. I think it's very easy.
okay. So thank you guys, and see you another immersion. Okay, bye bye. See you.